So if I look at 1a first, I'm just going to show y'all this. You don't have to write it down right now because we're going to do some more of this tomorrow. All right. So I have 1/5 plus 11/10. My denominators are still different, right? Now I would look at it as what? Can 10 go into 5 or 5 go into 10? Yeah, 5 times what? 2. But whatever I do to one part of my fraction, I have to do to the other part, right? So that becomes 2/10 plus 11/10. So that's still kind of like what we've been doing, right? And then that gets us 2 plus 11 is 13/10. Well, when I have 13/10, 10 goes into 13 one time with 3 left over, right? Can y'all see that okay? All right. Now, let's look at this one, though. This one is a little bit different. On this one, I have 2/5 plus 1/2. 2 can't go into 5 evenly, can it? And 5 can't go into 2 evenly. So what am I going to have to do here? I still got to make my denominators the same, right? So they're still different. So I still have different denominators. I have to make them the same and fix my numerator, right? Well, this one isn't as easy as the other ones, right? Because 5 can't go into 2 and 2 can't go into 5. So I have to think about it. Now I have to say, all right, well, I've got 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm going to stop right there for now, and I'm going to look at 2. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Can they both go into 10? Yeah. 5 times what is 10? And 2 times what is 10? 5. So what I have to do is I have to come over here now and I have to say 5 times 2 and 2 times 2 on this part, right? And then I have to say 2 times 5 here to give me my denominators of 10. Well, whatever I do to the bottom part here, I have to do to the top part here, right? So if I multiplied 5 times 2 to get 10, I would have to say that on the top part. 2 times 2 is 4. If I multiplied 2 times 5 here, I have to do the same to the top. And I say 1 times 5 is 5. So now I have 4/10 plus 5/10, which gives me 9/10. So we're really just adding one more step, right? Instead of changing one fraction, we had to change both of them. Okay, so let's look at this one. I have 1/5 plus 11/2. Okay, well, the denominators are different, so I've got to make them the same. 5, 10, that's 2 times. Let me see if 2 goes into 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. 5 times 2, 2 times 5, right? So 5 times 2 and 2 times 5 gets me 10, right? So now I have the same denominator. Whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. Whatever I do to the bottom of this one, I have to do to the top of this one. So that becomes 1 times 2, which is 2. 11 times 5, which is 55. And that gives me 57/10, which then can be turned into a mixed number. 10 goes into 57 5 times. minus 50 leaves me with 7. So I have 5 and